Did you know the Titanic almost didn't sink? In 1912, the Titanic was the crown jewel of engineering, a luxurious floating palace carrying over 2,200 passengers. On April 10th, she departed Southampton, England, bound for New York. But hidden beneath the glamour of her maiden voyage was an iceberg lying in wait in the cold North Atlantic. She was called unsinkable. But how did this great ship, equipped with the latest technology, end up at the bottom of the ocean? Frederick Fleet, a Titanic lookout, had one crucial job: spotting obstacles ahead. But there was a problem. The binoculars they needed were locked away, and the key? It was accidentally left behind in England by an officer who was reassigned at the last minute. Fleet could only rely on his eyes. If those binoculars had been available, Fleet might have seen the iceberg sooner, enough time to change course and avoid disaster. On the day of the disaster, the Titanic received at least 6 warnings about icebergs in the area. 6. But the ship was traveling at nearly full speed, 22 knots. Why? The captain wanted to break speed records and arrive early in New York, a move that would cement the Titanic's reputation as the fastest liner on the seas. One warning from the SS Californian, the nearest ship, was ignored completely because the wireless operator was busy sending messages for wealthy passengers. That single choice cost precious time. When the Titanic struck the iceberg at 11:40 p.m., it became clear the ship was doomed. But not everyone had to die. The Titanic carried only 20 lifeboats, enough for just half the people on board. And yet, some lifeboats launched with just a handful of passengers. At 11:40 p.m., disaster struck. A 400-foot iceberg scraped along the Titanic's starboard side, tearing open 5 watertight compartments. The unsinkable ship wasn't designed for that kind of damage. Within 2 hours and 40 minutes, the Titanic disappeared beneath the waves. But think about this. If the lookouts had binoculars, if the iceberg warnings were taken seriously, if there were enough lifeboats, would the Titanic's story have ended differently? Share your thoughts on this, and don't forget to subscribe.